Established in 1931 by inventor Dr. Herman DeVry, our university thrives on developing hands-on, career-driven programs that help elevate students. For 90 years, students have trusted DeVry University and also turned to our Keller Graduate School of Management for nearly 50 years to take the next step. We're glad you took that step with us to prepare to advance in your industry. You've experienced a personalized academic journey, working with our advisors and colleagues who know you by name and have walked with you from application to now. Everyone, from your academic advisors to your professors, and those you couldn't wait to greet in class or online, are looking at you with pride, because you did it. Every commencement is a momentous occasion and marks a milestone in your life, one that helps open doors for your future. So today, let's celebrate that you will soon be awarded one of the more than 300,000 degrees DeVry University and its Keller Graduate School of Management have awarded, and will soon join a class of those who are proud to call themselves DeVry alumni. We're excited to add your accomplishments and experience to that number because we are proud to call you a graduate. This is a big step you've taken and a great accomplishment. Celebrate today, but never forget why you came here in the first place. You're here, graduating. What's next? Congratulations on your well-deserved success and best wishes for your next adventure.
Welcome to the July 2021 commencement exercises of DeVry University and its Keller Graduate School of Management. It is such an honor to welcome you today on behalf of the faculty and staff of our campuses and online programs as we celebrate our 90th anniversary since our founding in 1931. Before we begin, we would like to remind you that throughout this ceremony, a text and tweet wall will be available. You are invited to text your positive and congratulatory messages for the graduates, and these tweets and messages will be shared on the screen. We encourage all of our graduates and guests to start texting and tweeting using the information you will see on your screen. At this time, we would like to take a moment to recognize those who currently serve or have served our country. If you are a student, staff, or guest at today's event and you have or are currently serving in our nation's military, we recognize you and thank you for your service. Please stand for the singing of our national anthem by Stacy Fox Uwadia.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It is now our pleasure to introduce the President and CEO of DeVry University and its Keller Graduate School of Management, Tom Monahan.
family members, alumni, distinguished faculty, and most importantly, graduates, hello and welcome. It's a tremendous honor for me to be able to speak to you today. Graduation is a momentous occasion, a chance to think back on your journey to this point, to celebrate your accomplishment, and of course, to look ahead. All those late nights juggling work and family responsibilities, the tests, the papers, the reading, all that hard work has paid off. And I'd like to say that the hard work is behind you, but as we all know, commencement means to begin, not to complete. And to make matters worse, I'm even going to use my president's prerogative to give you 3 last assignments. While I would of course prefer to be with you in person, I'm actually glad I can't hear the collective groan that the phrase "more assignments" would produce. Don't worry, they aren't too taxing, especially relative to all the hard work you've done to date. This achievement would be worthy of note at any time, but you and your fellow students have reached this milestone against the backdrop of a truly unprecedented time in history. Across the last 18 months, we have seen a global pandemic take millions of lives and bring everyday life as we know it to a complete halt. I can say with complete confidence that every single member of our community has been affected. Some of you were directly touched by the disease, some lost loved ones, some served on the front lines in the healthcare sector or the retail and distribution sector. Many became teachers as their school children left the classroom or took on additional care responsibilities at home. The list of impacts could go on and on, but the larger point is simple. Reaching an educational goal of this magnitude always requires perseverance. But you have shown resilience almost sure to be unmatched in DeVry's or higher education's history. The last year provided many potential reasons to fall short of your educational goals, all of them legitimate. And yet you are here today because you would not be distracted or deterred. This resolution and focus, in the face of an unprecedented set of headwinds, is an asset that you've always had within you. But now you know how to summon it and use it to accomplish your most important objectives. This brings us to the first of the assignments. Write a note to your future self. Even on a day of celebration like today, we all know there will be hard times ahead. Promotions that get delayed, business ideas that don't get traction, family challenges that could create additional burdens. I wish I could tell you this new credential would sweep those moments away, but it won't. What I can guarantee, however, is that the resolve and focus you have shown in these times will serve you every bit as well in those times. Find time amidst these celebrations to write a quick note to your future self, reminding yourself that you have shown remarkable resilience, focus, and resolve in the face of some incredible obstacles, and you know that you can push forward through whatever lies ahead. We also know that you didn't accomplish this objective alone. One of the most meaningful elements of a commencement celebration is that it brings together many of the people vital to your success at DeVry and in all your communities. Not only within the DeVry and Keller community, classmates, dedicated faculty, student support teams, but within your personal communities, the caring figures in your life who have lifted you up to where you are today, your family members, siblings, husbands, wives, partners, significant others, your children, colleagues at work, colleagues from previous experiences, old teachers. Each of them shares in your accomplishment today, and each of them will be vital to your success going forward. I love the pictures and videos I have seen from so many of you over the past weeks as you and yours have prepared for this special day. So much creativity and so much pride and love. It just goes to show that no matter where we are, our community surrounds us, keeps us strong, and pushes us to achieve great things. And here comes assignment number 2. Find time to express gratitude, whether it be through a note, a gesture, a conversation. Make time to thank the most important people in your corner. As I mentioned before, commencement means a beginning. What we celebrate today is not just the attainment of new skills, new insights, and new credentials, but the opportunity to put those assets to work. The Greek mathematician Archimedes said, "Give me a place to stand and a lever long enough, and I can move the world." I'd like to think the people around you today have lifted you up and given you an incredible platform on which to stand. And I believe the learning that you've done in your classes here have given you a powerful lever. And goodness knows, this is a world in need of moving on any number of dimensions. The pandemic has illustrated so many opportunities for impact, from management and innovation in our health sector, to new applications of rapidly advancing technology, to new, more inclusive, and more innovative ways of managing and working. There simply couldn't be a better or more important time for this group of uniquely motivated, uniquely resilient, and uniquely skilled people to launch into their next phase of impact. And here comes assignment number 3. Plan to pay it forward. As you put your education to work and grow in your professional impact, find a way to be a role model and mentor to the next generation, which could mean your own children, family members, younger colleagues, or maybe even future university students studying in your field. As you get ready to take your next steps, know that I and the rest of your DeVry community are here with you every step of the way. Not only will you carry forward a valuable set of skills from classes into the world, but you will have access to a variety, personalized set of specialized resources to support and accelerate your career journey. You've made us all DeVry proud. Congratulations, class of 2021. We can't wait to see what you do next. It is now my pleasure to present a congratulatory message on behalf of the DeVry University and Keller Graduate School of Management Alumni Association.
Welcome, graduates. Welcome to the DeVry alumni family. You did the hard work, you made the sacrifice, and that's what makes you family.
Hope that you follow your passions, you maintain your role as lifelong learners, and you continue to work hard as you did at DeVry or Keller.
Congratulations to the graduates.
Hello, the class of 2021. You made it, yes.
Congratulations, graduates. You can be DeVry proud.
Congratulations, graduates, and welcome to the alumni family.
Congratulations, graduates. You can be DeVry proud because you have overcome so many obstacles to reach this very important milestone. Welcome to the alumni family.
I am especially proud of each and every one of you. I can only imagine the amount of sacrifice, the late days and nights studying, the love, sweat, and tears you all had to endure to reach this huge milestone. Therefore, it's worth celebrating.
I want you to always be proud, but most importantly, I want you to always carry a sense of being DeVry proud.
Congratulations to the class of 2021, and welcome to the worldwide alumni family.
We would now like to introduce Dr. Dana Bourne, member of the DeVry University Board of Trustees and co-director of the Center of Public Leadership at the Harvard Kennedy School of Government.
Thank you. It is my great honor to introduce your commencement keynote speaker, 3-time Olympian, 3-time Olympic medalist, 4-time world champion, and Keller alumna, Alana Myers-Taylor. The daughter of a professional football player, Alana was born in Oceanside, California, but grew up in Douglasville, Georgia. A naturally gifted athlete across many sports, Alana was drawn to softball, and by age 9, she declared her intention to become an Olympian. She attended George Washington University on a softball scholarship and went on to play professionally before transitioning into the high-speed sport of bobsled. I'll let her tell you how that happened in her life journey. In 2015, Alana made history, becoming the first woman to earn a spot on the U.S. national team competing with the men as a 4-man bobsled pilot. She went on to become the first woman to win a medal in international competition in a men's event. And that same year, she won the world championship in the 2-woman event, the first woman in U.S. history to do so. To date, she's prepared to return to the Olympic Games in 2022, and she's the only female U.S. bobsled athlete to win 3 Olympic medals. Alana holds an undergraduate degree in sports science from George Washington University, where she also earned a master's degree in sports management. During the peak of her athletic career, she also pursued her MBA degree at Keller Graduate School of Management, focusing on finance. Throughout her extensive training and competition schedule, Alana persevered and earned her MBA in 2015. That same summer, Alana worked in finance with the International Olympic Committee in Switzerland, and in 2018 was the president of the Women's Sports Foundation. And ultimately, Alana aspires to be the CEO of the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee, for which all of her background and education has prepared her for this role of a lifetime. A fun fact about Alana, her husband, former bobsledder Nick Taylor, proposed to her on the 2013 World Championships podium when she won silver. But she walked off the podium with a diamond, and they married in 2014. And in February of 2020, they welcomed their first child, Nico, into the world. Alana has high aspirations, both for her sport and her career. And while we look forward to possibly seeing her on the bobsled ice this winter, we also hope to see her at the helm of Team USA one day. Ladies and gentlemen, Alana Myers-Taylor.
Today, I want to share with you 3 quick stories. Just 3 stories, no big deal. So I'll get right to it. The first story is about a very, very bad day. So bad that for a while, I considered it to be the worst day of my life. It happened in the spring of 2008. At that time, I was an elite softball player and I was trying out for the U.S. Olympic softball team. The team that would get to go to the 2018 Olympic Games in Beijing, China later that summer and compete for a gold medal on the biggest sporting stage in the world. That was my dream, and I had earned the right to be there. I had played softball my entire life. I had earned a college scholarship, and my dad was a professional football player. Athletics was literally a part of my DNA, and I was very, very good. Except not on that day. On that day, in fact, I was very, very bad. I have since referred to that tryout as the worst tryout in the history of tryouts. I struck out literally and metaphorically, and with that, my Olympic dream died. And it's worth noting that at that time, it had already been announced that after the Beijing Olympic Games, softball would no longer be a part of the Olympics. Beijing would be the last time. So for me, there would be no second chance. That was it. It was over. It was the end of the road. For all you parents listening today, you can imagine the unenviable position that put my father in as we sat in the car at the end of the day, and I cried, pain tears of someone whose world had just come to a crashing halt. For my second story, I'll jump ahead to the fall of 2014, and I'm in Park City, Utah. Many years earlier, I had found my way to the high-speed, occasionally dangerous sport of bobsled. For those of you who have yet to have the pleasure of experiencing the thrill of hurling yourself down a mile-long ice chute covered in a covered sled of 350 pounds. It's like the feeling you get when you're driving a little bit too fast on snow-covered roads. It's a lot of fun, but you're never quite sure when things might go terribly wrong. When you get to the bottom, it's often a mix of emotions. Both, wow, I'm glad that's over, and wow, let's do it again. It's worth noting that at this point, I'm now a 2-time Olympic medalist, having just won my second Olympic medal a few months earlier in the Sochi Olympic Games in Russia. So at this point, I'm not a rookie. I'm far from it. By this time, myself and many other women had been lobbying the International Bobsled Federation, the group that governs our sport on the international level, to allow women to compete in the 4-man division. You see, up until this point, women were allowed to compete in the 2-man competition, whereas the men competed in both the 2-man and the 4-man. It's the 4-man competition you see the most often on TV. It's super exciting. That's where all the guys push, jump in the sled, one of them is driving, and then off they go. Well, the old boys club running the show at Bobsled thought a 4-man sled was too dangerous for women. We couldn't handle it because, I don't know, I guess they actually believed that women can't drive. By the way, driving the smaller sled, the 2-man version, in which I had won both of my Olympic medals, is actually much more difficult to drive because it's lighter. But nevertheless, I digress. They thought the 4-man was too much for the fairer sex to handle. Well, after making a lot of noise about it for a lot of years, they finally gave in and said, okay, you can try. Little did they know that getting permission to compete, I took that piece of advice and that would actually be the easiest part of the fight. I now had the chance to compete with the big boys, and oftentimes very big boys. That is, so long as I can get 3 of those big boys to join my team. And honestly, I couldn't. I'm serious. No one would push for me. I was a week away from trying out for the U.S. national team in the 4-man event. I'm a 2-time Olympic medalist, and nobody wanted to push for me. I was stunned. I could be your ticket onto the national team, and you don't want to push with me because I'm a woman? I mean, despite me assuring them, guaranteeing them that my uterus definitely would not fall out as we raced down the track, I still couldn't get any takers. So here I am with the opportunity to make history, but no one wanted to give me a hand. I called my husband Nick, who had been an elite bobsledder himself, who was doing some coaching in Arizona at the time, just taking some time away from the sport. My knight in shining spandex showed up the next day, ready to push for me, and in pretty short order, he rallied 2 other guys to join my team. Honestly, to this day, I'm really not sure if those guys joined to push me, or they just wanted to push with my husband Nick. I think it was the latter, but either way, doesn't matter, I had a team at last. It might have been a little bit like the Bad News Bears of bobsled, but it was enough to get me into the race. We had a few practice runs before the competition that day, and all didn't go to plan, including one run in which my number 3 guy, the 3rd guy getting in the sled, tried to jump in and missed. So we went down the track, just the 3 of us, and he went down on his belly like a penguin. Come race day, Nick warned me that the start house, the locker room where all the competitors get before the race, would not make any special accommodations for me as a woman, and that these guys would do anything they can, the ones I was competing against, to try and get into my head and get under my skin. And oh my goodness, he was absolutely right. Some of the things that were said to me and around me, I didn't even know words could be put together like this in the English language in such a manner to express vulgarities that I heard. And at the time, they were beyond my comprehensions. This stuff would have made Snoop Dogg blush. So if you could have seen me, I just put on my headphones, cranked up my Taylor Swift, and literally just decided to shake it off. Listen to Shake It Off and everything, and I shook it off, and focused on what I needed to do. When it came my time to race, I stepped out of the start house and was greeted by a big collection of women lined up all around, holding all kinds of signs of encouragement and cheering me on. It was amazing, and it was such a cool moment, and it was such an enormous environment change, like a 180 degrees, all in a few steps from the locker room to the starting line. In order to make the U.S. national team, my sled had to finish in the top 3. My 3 pushers, including Nick, who was the last guy to get in my sled, had to give everything they had to start to get us going. But once we all jumped in, the rest was literally in my hands. By the time it was all over, we did it. We finished 3rd place in front of the 4th place team by just 0.02 of a second. That's the rest of the day. Okay, no. I'm just kidding. I didn't do that. I sure thought about it though. As you can imagine, it was an incredible moment and an incredible day. But the memory that stands out the most to this day, to me, is getting to do something with my husband. And we did it together. It was a big step for women that a really good man helped to make happen. The last story I want to share with you is brief, and it isn't about bobsled or sports at all. It's about something far more important. Last year, just about the time the pandemic was really coming into radar for the most of us here in the US, I was pregnant with my son Nico. It was a difficult pregnancy with many complications. Nico was born 4 weeks early and spent the first 8 days of his life in the NICU fighting to survive. When you are chasing Olympic medals, fractions of a single second make all the difference in the world. But I can tell you that when you are helplessly watching your newborn child cling to life for 8 days, it's an eternity, and it's all that matters in the world. For our many, many prayers were answered, and it was indeed a miracle. On March 1st of last year, Nico came home for the very first time. I share these stories with you today because they demonstrate key moments in my life when I learned pieces of the skill that I consider to be the single biggest reason for the successes I've enjoyed in my life so far. These moments taught me resilience. When my softball dream went up in smoke, I had to pivot to bobsled to keep my Olympic dreams alive. Pivot. There's a word we've all heard many times this year. When there was a collection of gentlemen actively trying to distract me, to derail me, to get inside my head, well, I had to shake it off and stay focused on what I was trying to accomplish. And as I watched my newborn son struggle to survive, well, I'm sure you can imagine it was a poignant reminder of the things that truly matter in life, of which an Olympic medal really is not one. Throughout my life, I've always considered myself to be a pretty big, strong woman. But as I watched my small little infant fight for his life and win, I was reminded that the strength on the outside is nothing compared to the strength that comes from within. And so, as I think about you, the graduates of 2021 of DeVry University, I hope that you recognize that all of the many things that you have already learned, resilience is among them. If it wasn't, you would not be here today. What took me a whole career to learn, you have fast-tracked in this unprecedented year. Never in the history of modern man has a graduating class had to endure the sort of challenges that you all did. A global pandemic that disrupted everything we once knew as normal. It affected all of us differently. But one thing you share with all your fellow graduates is that despite these challenges, you figured it out. You did it. You are resilient. Today is proof of that. I hope today is great. I hope you have a great day. You deserve it. But make no mistake about it. Your disastrous softball tryout is likely coming at some point. There will be people who try to distract you from your ambitions, and you might even come face to face with a life or death situation. It's my hope that when any of those things happen, you take a moment to think back to today and remember the resilience that lives inside of you. I believe if you do so and you lean on that resilience and continue to develop it throughout your life, that ultimately it will carry you on your own personal gold medal moment. Thank you again for allowing me to be a part of this important day, and congratulations to the class of 2021.
We would now like to introduce your graduate student speaker, Lisa Johnson. Lisa is graduating with a master's in business administration and concentration in project management. Lisa was chosen for this honor by a panel of faculty and deans.
Greetings and salutations to the esteemed President and CEO of DeVry University and Keller Graduate School of Management, Board of Trustees, collegiate executives of staff, officiants, and honored guests, but most of all, to the graduating class of 2021, my name is Lisa Johnson, and it is my extreme honor and privilege to address you today. This moment in time represents a significant milestone for all of us. We have gone above and beyond to post into those discussion threads. We have submitted assignments at the 11th hour on Sunday Mountain Time to ensure that they will be received. We have studied long and hard to meet this day. We have managed to juggle work, family obligations, community involvement, and schoolwork in such a way that made it seem like we were superhuman at times. Well, today begins our journey to perhaps some level of normalcy and true balance. We have met the obligations and we have completed the requirements that allow each of us to embrace, appreciate, and savor this moment in time. For the better part of our journey, we were able to study both on-site and or online. However, due to the COVID-19 crisis in 2020, it forced all of us to online only. And we realized in that, making that adjustment, we realized our ability to stay the course and remain steadfast. We decided that we were not going to give up and we weren't going to let what was happening around us to discourage us from reaching our goals. You know what? Commencement is an opportunity to really reflect on how we got here. As I reflect on my journey, it started in September of 1987. When I completed 2 years of college, life happened. But I'd always wanted to secure my college degree. So when I regrouped and it was July 2011, I started working towards my bachelor's degree right here at DeVry University. And in June of 2014, I completed the requirements and I earned my bachelor's degree in business administration with a concentration in human resources administration. But you know what? Life happened again. And in July of 2017, I finally started working towards my master's degree. And in October of 2020, I completed the requirements and now I have also earned my MBA with a concentration in project management. You know something? When I say that life happened, it only means that, my path to the goal shifted this way and that, but my goal stayed the same. Life will intervene, as it has for many of you. Life is going to try to take us off course. But we must remain steadfast and we must persevere no matter what life brings our way. As I close this address, I wish to share 3 B's with you that have helped me, and I hope that they help you too. Number 1, be honest. When you are honest, you never have to remember what you said, and people will be able to trust your character and integrity. Number 2, be diligent. When you are diligent, you are considered trustworthy because you handle things with care. And last, be consistent. When you are consistent, you are steady and unchanging, and these are qualities that people will be able to rely on. Honesty, diligence, and consistency are characteristics that your family, friends, loved ones, as well as your employers and colleagues will be able to appreciate about you. And I believe sincerely that if you apply these 3 B's, you will no doubt have great success in your futures. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to share this address with you. And congratulations to each and every one of you for meeting this moment in time.
We would now like to introduce your undergraduate student speaker, Brittany Wright. Brittany is graduating with an undergraduate certificate in medical billing and coding and has already begun a new degree program pursuing her Bachelor of Science degree in technical management with a concentration in health information management. Brittany was chosen for this honor by a panel of faculty and deans.
Honored guests, fellow graduates, family and friends, I want to thank you all for being here today as we celebrate a momentous occasion. My name is Brittany Wright, and today we celebrate a new beginning, a new start in life. My fellow graduates, I am honored to be speaking on behalf of you today. I am so humbled and wish you the best that life can offer. I also want to thank the DeVry University professors who shared their wisdom and the amazing team who went above all else to ensure greatness in our lives. Lastly, I want to thank all the family and friends who have given their support, dedication, and influence to help us reach our goals. You all have been our steady ground and deserve every ounce of our gratitude. When I first started this journey in November of 2020, I had doubts. Those doubts filled me with a question such as, what if I can't? However, DeVry was there with the answer. You can, and you will succeed. They did this by providing professors who taught me that every mistake made is a learning experience and not something that defines you. DeVry also provided academic advisors who worked hard to keep me focused and incredible tutors who were my guiding light when things seemed difficult. I will forever cherish my time here at DeVry University and look forward to continuing my education through the bachelor's program. Throughout this journey, my fellow graduates and I have faced many trials. We have faced fears, losses, and different life changes in our short time here at DeVry University. However, through all the hardships, we have proven that we can overcome them. We took those hardships and used them to fuel ourselves for this very day. By doing so, my fellow graduates, we are victorious. When I started writing this speech, I came across a quote written by Ricky Rogers, who wrote, "Strength doesn't come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things you once thought you couldn't." This quote inspired me, as it shows that facing challenges in our lives is what strengthens us. My fellow graduates, look at the accomplishments you have achieved, at the success of your labors. To those who believe this to be the end of our journey, I must disagree. It is not the end, but the beginning of a new adventure. Nothing is impossible or unachievable to you, fellow graduates, as you are an inspiration. You are the overcomers. As I close, fellow graduates, I have treasured the time spent with you, school assignments, DeVry community chats, and even the occasional struggles we have faced together. As we say goodbye to the past, I hope that we are ready to begin life's next challenge. I wish you all the very best with all of my heart and soul. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you. At this time, we would like to introduce Dr. Darrell Field, Associate Provost of Academic Operations.
Thank you to all of our guest speakers. We've now come to that very important part of today's program, in which we have the honor of presenting the candidates for graduation. Before we begin, we'd like to take a moment to recognize our distinguished faculty members for their commitment to academic quality and the support that they have provided to all of our graduates. You will find a list of our dedicated faculty in the commencement program that was provided for you for download. For our Keller Graduate School of Management students, part of your regalia traditionally includes a colorful hood. The hood is a very special part of the academic regalia that denotes scholarly and professional achievements. As our candidates for master's degrees are presented, we ask those family members or loved ones who are present to hood the graduates when their name is spoken. This is considered to be a symbol of passage from student to master. Also, as the candidates are presented, we'll identify student awards the graduates are receiving, as well as the honors of the graduates as indicated in the commencement program. At this time, we present the candidates for graduation in the College of Business and Management, the College of Engineering and Information Sciences, the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, the College of Health Sciences, and the College of Media Arts and Technology.
The Keller Graduate School of Management, College of Business and Management, Master of Science in Accounting,
Jessica Dorans, with distinction. Gemma Hill, with distinction. Erin Marheim, with distinction. Raquel Perez, with distinction. Hien Workus, with distinction.
Master of Accounting and Financial Management,
Mustafa Arbab, Ellen Brown, with distinction. Janet Lynn Callahan, with distinction. Felix Cortez, with distinction. Johan Foster, with distinction. Tina Hamidi Shirazi, with distinction. Luisa Mustafa, Donella Gerardo, Philip Lucini Massacoy, with distinction. Irma Macias, with distinction. Armida Jose Mandadero, with distinction. Myra Martinez, with distinction. Rose McAuliffe, with distinction. Maria Carmen Quizon Medina, with distinction. Mayan Fawn, with distinction. Savannah Riley, with distinction. Roshala Rosso Provost, with distinction. Laura Samano,
Master of Business Administration.
Ramo Abe. Doreen Mendoza, with distinction. Mal Godwin Ehonlansu, with distinction. Claudia Alvarez Asensio, with distinction. Rebecca Andrade, with distinction. Roland Aoki, with distinction. Jose Eric Arredondo, with distinction. Beyarzingel Batar, with distinction. Gwendolyn Bailey. Emmy Bonico, with distinction. Farah Fazliana Binti Bedrul Hisham. Saida Brown, with distinction. Mary Carnes, with distinction. Kaylee Carvalho. Lourdes Castaneda. Chinmay Chauhan, with distinction. David Dabb. Haola Diavilar, with distinction. Judith Catanyoi Diag Mitchell, with distinction. Jenny Vasquez, with distinction. The Mara Judith de la Cruz. Tenzin Dashi, with distinction. Jasmine Dirks, with distinction. Julia Davino, with distinction. Theron Drake. Paris Eagles, with distinction. Dulgun Elbeg Sakin, with distinction. Sapita Fadai. Erica Gallegos, with distinction. Alyssa Gervais, with distinction. Thea Micah Glorioso. Ricardo Gonzalez. Hudama Hatta, with distinction. Jacqueline Hall, with distinction. Fawzi Hassan, with distinction. Marian Hernandez, with distinction. Jamie Heiner. Hiu Ho, with distinction. Lashonda Hogan Watkins, with distinction. Amanda Hurd, with distinction. Flomo Cazell, Michelle Klatt, with distinction. Tumen Dembrol Kagvadorj, with distinction. Miley Luo Wong, with distinction. Augustine Maggie Yun, with distinction. Crizzle and Malasig, with distinction. Kamani Malawo, Mari Kar Masakayan, with distinction. James McNeil, with distinction. Louis Meyer, with distinction. Middle Mystery, with distinction. Anju Mohan, with distinction. Sandy Cavazos, with distinction. Monty Nelson, with distinction. Van Nguyen, with distinction. Hector Ochoa, with distinction. Rosa Polanco, Oscar Ramos, with distinction. Allison Riley, Christopher Rodriguez, with distinction. Alejandra Rojas, Reina Rosado, Maria Rubio, Devasish Saha, Will Sharif, Marcelin Schill, with distinction. Avi Karen Singh, with distinction. Samuel Swanland, with distinction. Brittany Thomas, Piero Trapiano, with distinction. Katarzyna Trzopek, with distinction. Tammy Walworth, with distinction. Ashley Lauren Whitlock, with distinction. Sheng En Xiong, with distinction. Kithley Yu, with distinction.
Master of Human Resource Management.
Melissa A. Austin. Alicia Ball, with distinction. Diane Cordova Cantorni, with distinction. Nayeli Chavez Camarillo, with distinction. Sharon Grimm, with distinction. Elena Lickman, with distinction. Elvia Luna, with distinction. Chuck Swingle.
Master of Project Management.
Joseph Adu. Matthew Clemens, with distinction. Lois Njerinjiji, with distinction. Ami Parikh. Anusha Shrestha, with distinction. Christopher Slate, with distinction. Brian Van Stee.
Master of Public Administration.
Itzi Abeda. Van Ball Era, with distinction. Krina Robin Beasley. Chanel Lacey Moorhead, with distinction. Teresa McCord. Bon Suri Shah, with distinction. Shaterika Winston.
College of Engineering and Information Sciences. Master of Information Systems Management.
Brandy Burton. Shavano Cooper, with distinction. Afzal Fazal. Juan Jose Garcia. Brian Giovannini, with distinction. Efren R. Herrera, with distinction. Jace McEwen. Brian K. West Sr., with distinction. Tua Yang.
Master of Information Technology Management.
Ahmad Zaki Ahmadi. Maurice Sambustes, with distinction. Cassandra McWright, with distinction. K. LaMarche, with distinction. Romani Mashriki, with distinction. Riza Overly, with distinction. Elsie Shelton, with distinction.
Master of Network and Communications Management.
Louis Ajamingdua, with distinction. John Babiars, with distinction. David Palmer, with distinction. Tommy Pinkston, with distinction.
DeVry University. College of Business and Management. Bachelor of Science in Accounting.
Marissa Boozer, cum laude. Ashley Saragoli. Amy Cole. Caitlin Donnell, summa cum laude. Teresa Garcia, summa cum laude. Kate Hukuton. Justin Fongsavan, cum laude. Justin Quarterman.
Bachelor of Science in Business Administration.
Cindy Allen, cum laude. Silvana Yu. Welton Bain, magna cum laude. Leandra Cotton. Whammy Domingos. Elizabeth Enola Lobo, magna cum laude. Jordan Evans. Dwight Grant, cum laude. Christina Hernandez. Kawana Jefferson, magna cum laude. Danielle Knowles, cum laude. Shemaya Lodge. Dinelle Lopez, cum laude. Lorena Mandarego, magna cum laude. Gerard Payton. Lorena Perez, summa cum laude. Abby Radford, cum laude. Kendra Sand Smith, magna cum laude. Justine Soto, cum laude. Fatiha Triki, cum laude. Santana Valentine, Manuel Yanez,
Bachelor of Science in Management.
Evander Alberto, Nereda Alonso, Charissa Udain, summa cum laude. Vico Benawan, magna cum laude. Deanna Castellanos, Sunny Chivers, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Clark Brock, Crystal Escamilla, cum laude. Ahmad Evans, magna cum laude. Tatiana Harris, Paulina Leonos, Amanda Malone, summa cum laude. Mark Anthony Martinez, Marquita McClendon, Leah Mendoza, Alphonse Pennyfeather, summa cum laude. Elisa Espina, Christian Ruiz Dueñas, summa cum laude. Jose Delfino Sanchez Perez, magna cum laude. Joanna Solio, magna cum laude. Aurora Tremek,
Bachelor of Science in Technical Management.
Brian Allen, summa cum laude. Don Alvarez, cum laude. Christina Arano, Sharena Au, Lalaine Bailey, summa cum laude. Yahira Beltran, Carol Borcart, summa cum laude. Kelly Brownell, summa cum laude. Ellen May Cabana, magna cum laude. Benedict Sean, Lisa Chong, cum laude. Daryl Clinkscales, cum laude. Brandon Cook, magna cum laude. Sandra Coronel, magna cum laude. Brian Corson, Michelle Crookston, cum laude. Chris L. Cruz, cum laude. Peter Dangilon, magna cum laude. Carlos Davati, Angelica Diaz, summa cum laude. Cassandra Duong, summa cum laude. Christine Vukovic, Lydia Alexandra Irwin, magna cum laude. Jeff Evans, summa cum laude. Ronique Ferguson, magna cum laude. Melinda Fidelvero, cum laude. Armand Matthew Fontanilla, summa cum laude. Paul Fortune, summa cum laude. Jordan Freitas, cum laude. Jesus Fuentes Rios, magna cum laude. Fernando Gong, magna cum laude. Antoinette Garcia, summa cum laude. Hope Garcia, summa cum laude. Bo Gilligan, summa cum laude. Samantha Christine Gomez, cum laude. Beth Guth, summa cum laude. Zakia Hampton, Alfredo Eros, Isabel Hernandez, Jonathan Hidalgo, Brittany Hone, Sean Hormel, Blanca Huyn, magna cum laude. Rami Ibrahim, Sadia Moro, Monk Erden Janchev, Michael Johnson, Trisha Jones, Angelica Colzer, cum laude. Kristen Krieger, Michelle Alaska, summa cum laude. Thomas Leicht, Kimberly Little, summa cum laude. Casey Longtime, summa cum laude. Sarah Lowry, cum laude. Rose Maestre, Rachel N. Martinez, cum laude. Christian Melendez, Michaela Mello, Rogelio Mendoza, magna cum laude. Mercedes Morales, Carolina Moreno, summa cum laude. Carly Morris, Michael Mott, Jasmina Odzakovic, Francine Olidan, cum laude. Oscar Ordonez, Jose Emmanuel Aria, summa cum laude. Deshaun Orsborn, cum laude. Jocelyn Novilla, Faye Ha Fa, cum laude. Carolyn Rave, Katie Randall, summa cum laude. Rachel Raymond, cum laude. Hollis Red, summa cum laude. Joseph Rejep, magna cum laude. Monica Christine Reyes, cum laude. Omar Alexander Reyes, cum laude. Delano Robinson, magna cum laude. Kalani Rue, Terrence Ruffin, Andrew Ruiz, Arby Sabino, cum laude. John Ephraim Santos, summa cum laude. Ronaldo Shaw, Lynn Shelton, cum laude. Alicia Short, summa cum laude. Emily Sipes, magna cum laude. Courtney Skaggs, magna cum laude. Kyria Sweeney. Karam Tanane, cum laude. Giselle Taylor, summa cum laude. Antonia Toot, summa cum laude. Leslie Torres. Antran, magna cum laude. Benjamin Treviso, cum laude. Marie Antoinette Truitt. Juan Varela. Sharmisha Vaughn, cum laude. Erica Villanueva, summa cum laude. Catherine Villeda, magna cum laude. Dylan Vincent, magna cum laude. Sean Walker, magna cum laude. Kenneth Watkins. Galen Andre Whitlock. Kiana Williams. Evidine Wright. Rose Shion. Lucy Young, summa cum laude. Jeremiah Yazzie, summa cum laude.
Associate of Applied Science in Business.
Esteban Arciniega, with honors. Kayla Bays. Monique Boyd, with honors. Amari Bulger. Daniel Bunick, with honors. Karen Chavez. Ariana Dixon. Tori Ferraris. Marion Gallen, with honors. Saucha Graham, with honors. Tim Ho, with honors. Kenneth LaValle, with honors. Lorna Luque, with honors. Shauna McCartney, with honors. Lashanae McMillan. Kayla Jo Pena, with honors. Adriana Ramos Linares. Monica Rodriguez, with honors. Serafina Leona Scott, with honors. Luis Soliza. Janelle Rose Toro. Trisha Veldhaus, with honors. Sabrina Wilford, with honors.
College of Engineering and Information Sciences. Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering Technology.
Hernan Padilla Cabwang.
Bachelor of Science in Computer Information Systems.
Ridwan Ademola Sayalo, cum laude. December Broadnax, cum laude. James Clayton. Marquez Francisco Delfin. Roger DiMaggio, cum laude. Paul Ike, summa cum laude. Evelyn Jayakamara, magna cum laude. Daryl Gonzalez. Demirio Harris. Tyler King. David Coe, summa cum laude. Austin Marks, cum laude. Zayden Martinez. Hadi Shaw Mills. Jamie Lee Miyazaki, magna cum laude. Bolahan Stephen Olisiand, magna cum laude. Ulysses Plaza. John Sabatel, cum laude. Joseph Simpson, summa cum laude. Michael Sui, magna cum laude. Michael Shion, magna cum laude.
Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering Technology.
Nicholas Butler. Iris Fabian. Gerald C. Jose Solario.
Bachelor of Science in Engineering Technology Computers.
Elizabeth Rangel, Joseph Roop, Jagdeep Singh,
Bachelor of Science in Engineering Technology, Electronics.
Myrna Portillo, Mikhail Valentine,
Bachelor of Science in Information Technology and Networking.
Jordan Eisenman, magna cum laude.
Bachelor of Science in Network and Communications Management.
Hugo Alberto Alcaraz Garcia, cum laude. Luis Alvarez, Youssef Barakat, Jerden Dantas, Isaac Dieli, Jeffrey Idos, summa cum laude. Stefano Juarez Ledesma, summa cum laude. Zachary Kaloran, magna cum laude. Eugene Lee, magna cum laude. Samuel Martin, David Sandez, Constance Welch, cum laude. T.J. Wood, magna cum laude.
Bachelor of Science in Software Development.
Noe Hernandez, summa cum laude. Stephen Natz, summa cum laude.
Associate of Applied Science in Electronics and Computer Technology.
Ryan Dunn, Whitney Eaton, Ken McCauley,
Associate of Applied Science in Information Technology and Networking.
Musar Gash, Angel Arias, with honors. Nitsi Barron, with honors. Mitchell Clayton, with honors. Justin Collins, Muhammad Idris, with honors. Michael Espina, with honors. Aaron Carl Estabillo, with honors. Jared Estevez, Rebecca Gallipo, Troy Gillum, Kylie Harris, Stephanie Leon, with honors. Frederick Lockett, Taurus McCary, with honors. Paul Marad Michaud, Jawad Qadim Muhammad Hussein, with honors. Clarissa Nicole, Robert Anthony Orozco, with honors. Chad Parsons, with honors. Ana Ramirez, Elika Rashidi, with honors. Talia Ruiz, with honors. Justin Scott, Gabriel Silva, with honors. Kalanda Tsosi, with honors. James Ziesmer, with honors.
Associate of Applied Science in Network Systems Administration.
Christopher Andrade, with honors. Bradley Steitler, with honors. Roel Vista, with honors.
Undergraduate Certificate in Information Technology Essentials.
Tyler Holyfield, with honors. Stephanie Solis, with honors.
College of Health Sciences. Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration.
Rosa Ariano, cum laude. Bernard Avant, Camille Camars, Alexandra Contreras, magna cum laude. Anai Flores, magna cum laude. Shran Singh, magna cum laude. Amy Umana,
Associate of Applied Science in Health Information Technology.
Aksa Anwar, with honors. Beverly Aquino, with honors. Heather Boyle Dimitrievsky, with honors. Benesha Buggs, Catherine Christie, with honors. Jasmine Craig. Danielle Ford. Whitney Lee French, with honors. Tasia Hacker, with honors. Fatima Hussein, with honors. Sandra Hasso, with honors. Stephanie Koluzny. Serena Lemos. Jennifer Limon. Shantaya Mickens. Kira Sherwood, with honors. Grace Sculla, with honors. Casey Upshur, with honors. Deidre Vincent Upshur, with honors. Alexandria Zavala, with honors.
Undergraduate Certificate in Medical Billing and Coding.
Arlene Abat. Yariela Aguiar, with honors. Tiffany Amos. Shalene Avalos. Savannah Ayers. Nida Barrios. Stephanie Berry, with honors. Rachel Barrett, with honors. Jordan Berner. Hannah Bertrand. Tiffany Beverly, with honors. Leah Bracamont, with honors. Angelique Broadnax. Heather Bunch, with honors. Misty Campbell, with honors. Teresa Castellan, with honors. Tammy Chase, with honors. Esther Cruz. Caitlin Curtis, with honors. Iniki Davis. Isla Dumick, with honors. Alyssa Diaz Herrera. Jessica Dildeen, with honors. Billy Dolbear, with honors. Molly Elliott, with honors. Rebecca Engstrom, with honors. Michaela Etheridge. Barbara Fox, with honors. Johan Fries. Andrea Garabai, with honors. Brittany Garrison. Amy Lavelle Givens, with honors. Tira Glasgow. Patricia Gonzalez, with honors. Chantel Grace. Amanda Grafton. Willa Griffin. Luella and Gurl. Vanessa Gutierrez. Nicole Hartford. Jamie Hazel, with honors. Gabriel Hernandez Ortega. Amy Herrera, with honors. Nicole Higuera, with honors. Ariel Hulvey, with honors. Bonita Johnson. Felicia Jones, with honors. Desiree Laurent, with honors. Rachel Linder, with honors. Lisa Marcioni, with honors. Melissa Marlowe, with honors. Chris Marshall, with honors. Ashley Janda, with honors. Vanetta Mitchell. Pamela Murphy, with honors. Melissa Ochoa, with honors. Consuelo Ochoa, with honors. Rosalie Pacheco Flores. Amelia Parkinson, with honors. Ascension Patron. Latanya Paxton, Morgan Powell, Rahana Prees, Jamie Price, with honors. Haley Reeves, with honors. Lindsay Rifle, Jessica Tidwell, with honors. Sherry Rife, with honors. Galilea Robinson, Vanessa Rodriguez, with honors. Tanya Rodriguez, with honors. Lisa Rogers, with honors. Alexis Schmidt, with honors. Laura Skodinsky, with honors. Esperanza Smith, Gwendolyn Snell, with honors. Ashley Stallwick, with honors. Hoa Tran, with honors. Claudia Valdez, with honors. Riata van de Covering, with honors. Christina Ventura, Avery Webb, Lisa Welch, Tracy West, Alicia Wheat, Sheena Wilburn, with honors. Yiling Yang,
Undergraduate Certificate in Medical Billing and Coding, HIC.
Clara Avila, Samantha Barber, Shelby Catalini, Lorelei Corpus, with honors. Tawana Craig, Lydia Eisenbarth, with honors. Janice Fish, with honors. Monique Gonzalez, Danielle Harris, Sarah Kelso, Christina Lamarina, with honors. Katie Larson, Leanna Lewis, with honors. Cheryl Lolapo, with honors. Lisa McDaniel James, with honors. McKaylee Monty, Mattine Motter, with honors. Katrina Navarra, Iris Scheitlin, with honors. Brianna Schmidt, Abigail Smith, Erica Stennett, Valerie Stewart, Maite Trago, with honors. Dawn Velarde, Tanya Vrismo, Zavonda Williams, with honors.
College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Bachelor of Science in Justice Administration.
Benjamin Bowers, Tiffany Castillo Gonzalez, Monique Griffith, Brandon Havey, Lauren Cam, summa cum laude, Kiana Okafor, summa cum laude, Natasha Quattrini, Charlene Spieler, magna cum laude,
College of Media Arts and Technology. Bachelor of Science in Multimedia Design and Development.
Andrew Figueroa, cum laude, Darren Gaiak, cum laude, Chris Weaver,
Undergraduate Certificate in Website Design.
Paulo Villacarte,
Thank you. At this time, we would like to introduce Dr. Shantanu Bose, Provost and Chief Academic Officer.
Graduates, by the authority vested in me by DeVry University and its trustees, I confer upon each of the candidates for graduation the degree or diploma for which you have completed all graduation requirements. Today marks a major milestone for each and every one of you. The moving of the tassel on the mortarboard from the right to the left historically symbolizes the transition from student to graduate. At this time, I ask all of today's graduation candidates, please move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, graduates! Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present the graduates of DeVry University and its Keller Graduate School of Management. Graduates, in addition to earning the degrees conferred upon you today, you have earned the right to be associated with a very special group of individuals. You can now call yourselves alumni of DeVry University and its Keller Graduate School of Management. Graduates, thank you again for giving us the privilege of working with you and for joining us today with your friends and family to celebrate your amazing achievements. We wish you a lifetime of joy and success. Thank you.
Thank you. We would like to conclude our ceremony today with congratulatory messages from the DeVry University and Keller Graduate School of Management faculty.
Congratulations, graduates! I'm so happy to be celebrating with you and wish you all the very best.
Take a moment to reflect on all that has brought you to this day. Celebrate your accomplishments. Congratulations.
Congratulations, DeVry class of 2021. All of your hard work has paid off. Go forth and prosper.
Congratulations, graduates. We are so proud of you. As you go forward on your new journey, may the words of Nelson Mandela inspire you. He said, education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. So go on out there and change your world.
Congratulations, graduates, on achieving this significant accomplishment. It's been a privilege to watch you grow both as a student and an individual here at DeVry University.
Congratulations, class of 2021. Be excited about the future because you're going to make this world a much better place.
Congratulations, DeVry class of 2021. This is Dr. Linda Wayerski, wishing you all the very best in your future endeavors.
Congratulations, graduates, on this monumental achievement. All your hard work and dedication has paid off. Be proud of yourselves today and always. Best wishes for your future from Dr. Lex Mansky.
Congratulations. The priceless lessons you have learned are preparing you in your educational journey and life. A.A. Miles said, "You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think." So continue to open your mind to the possibilities and to live to your highest potential.
Hey DVU graduates, 2021, what a great year. Congratulations. So proud of every one of you. Thank you so much for showing us what DVU Proud is really like.
Hi, I'm Professor William Garrison from the College of Business and Management. I want to congratulate all the graduates today, especially those like myself who are the first one in their family to graduate from college. Congratulations and go get them.
Congratulations, DeVry class of 2021. You made it. I'm proud of you.
For graduates and guests, the celebration has just begun. As you continue your celebration, please share your images and videos on social media using #DeVryProud. Congratulations, you did it!